Next one, valuation and account assignment. Under that first one, we call it a special procurement here. So from now onwards, no, we have to do goods issue here, and different type of procurement system will come. Under that, we call it as critical P2P process also. Under that first one is subcontracting. Subcontracting here. So what do you mean by subcontract? Normally in subcontracting, no, company is going to provide the raw material to vendor and is going to produce the goods and will deliver the finished goods. So basically it is an outsourcing. What I can in another word will say, you are not a manufacturer. You are not, like example, particularly into purely manufacturer. You are having a raw material with you, but you can't convert them into finished goods. What you will give? You will outsource to the third party vendor. He will assemble all your raw material and you will deliver the finished goods. But the thing is that the brand is in your name only. The brand is in your name, but the finishing work will be given by some other party, like that. So this is how the subcontracting works. So example, I am a software company. I am a software company. I am having software items. RAM is there, hard disk is there, monitor is there, processor is there, CPU, keyboard, mouse is there. So I am a software engineer. So famous for software items. But the thing is that I am not a hardware engineer. So I can't assemble these finished goods. Whatever software items I have, I can't assemble this because I am not a purely a manufacturer. Only I am going to have this raw material. So what I will do, I am going to issue this raw material to third party vendor, one hardware engineer. He will assemble everything and he will deliver me the finished goods. That is, I want desktop, right? So he will deliver me the finished goods here. So I need to do the subcontract process. I need to do subcontract process here. Same thing if you can go for automobile industry or heavy vehicle industry, also same thing they will do. Okay. So this is how we are going to do that. So when you come for the normal procurement process here, normally you will create the purchase order, you will give it to vendor, he will deliver the goods and GR will takes place, right? GR will takes place. But in subcontracting, what will happen? You are going to issue PO. You are going to create a purchase order, but you are going to goods issue. You are going to issue the raw material. Vendor will convert that into finished goods and he will deliver the finished goods. And for finished goods, you are going to pay. You are going to pay that. So this is the subcontract process. So what are all the process you have to follow in subcontracting? What are all the process we have to follow here? Step number 1, you have to create a material master for desktop, because the vendor will deliver me the desktop, right? So you have to create a material master for desktop, and when you are creating a material master for desktop, you have to take sales view, because finished goods, it is a sales category. You have to enable the sales view. Okay, that is the first process. You have to create the material master for finished goods. Step number 2, you have to create material master for raw material. So whatever the raw material I told, no, CPU, keyboard, mouse, hard disk, RAM, monitor, processor, for all the things you have to create material master. So the category is raw material. For desktop you have to take finished goods. That is the difference. Okay. So here, so I'll just replace it. So I will take delivery will be like 15 to 2025. Metal group is EX1. It will come under raw material. Okay, currency. Okay. Okay. Once you create the material master for your raw materials, you have to create a purchase order in ME21 for the raw materials. For the raw material, step number 3, you have to create the material, this one, PO, purchase order. And then whatever the raw material PO you have created, you should do MIGO for that one. You have to show inward. Why this process we have to do? Because in real time already stock will be with the company, they will directly go for subcontracting procedure. But the thing is that here we don't have that record sala. So the first thing is that you should do the procurement activity. Then after that production planning department will come here. First you have to show that the raw material stock is lying in my godown. I have not yet gone to subcontract, but I am doing the procurement process, so that all the things will show in my system. Okay. So these 4 steps you have to do. First one. First I will create the material master. MM01. So just enter as EX desktop. And then here industry standard is our what? Industry standard 0. Then raw material is ED. This is comes under finished goods. ED05 you have to take. ED05, it's a finished goods. Click on select view. So here you select sales data. You have to select the sales data. When you select the sales data, don't enable general plan because you are not taking any inward here. Okay. So only sales view, purchasing and accounting view. Now here plant 1, it should come to EX00, here FG, finished goods, not RM. You have to take finished goods. And then what is my sales organization? ESO1 alla. And distribution channel ED, enter. So now create the desktop, quantity each, so EX1, division, EX. In the sales data 1, here metal group is there, and then here tax code you can take 0, no tax. Sales data 2, here nothing required, enter. In general plant, sales general plant, availability check you have to give. Availability check is to take KP, no check here, no check. Other things is and all not required. Just copy this. Purchasing group. And MRP type. ND no planning. See EVC6, the new elation class, it will come. So the desktop I am taking finished goods sell. Always you should take standard price 30,000. 30,000. Okay. Enter and save the desktop Metal Master. Now you have to create the this one Metal Master for raw materials from completely CPU to processor. Okay, so first one I will copy the CPU and here you have to change it to ED00 raw material. Basic data, purchasing, purchase text MRP1, general plant, accounting 1. Here RM. So each EX1, enter, purchasing group E00, ND, accounting 1, EVC1. So what is the value for CPU? 8000. Now no need to create from the beginning. What I will do, I will use this as a copy source. Okay, just you have to change the text here. See, you can use copy from, just you can replicate. So now keyboard mouse. Next one is select views, basic data, purchasing, purchase text MRP1, general plant, accounting 1. So I am copying from EX00 plant only to EX00. So here you have to change the text for, that's it. Don't need to change anything. So what is the keyboard mouse price is 2000. Then hard disk, what is the price of hard disk here? 5000. Now from hard disk I will copy because the prices are same. RAM, 5000. Again monitor. Save. Again last one per processor. Okay, so we have created the material master. Now for this raw material you have to show the purchase order. You have to create purchase order. Now come to T code by ME21N. ME21N. So this is my here. You can do copy paste by if you type individually, again it will jumble. So I'll just do copy paste. Quantities I will take 100. I will show 100 in the initial stock each. Enter. Okay, now checkbox here and save the PO. $444. Okay, now for this you have to do the MIGO. 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 Purchase order 444. So select everything pa. Item okay, checkbox. What is this error? No, posting only possible in periods 25. Now we were in January month Allah. Now we have switched it to February. Now I have to change the month in the table. We have to change the month. So how to change the month in table? See, remember we have done the year breakup table in Logistics General, right? Remember here. Here. Now I am in February. So I have to bring it. Okay. I think the T code is OMSY. Let me check that one. OMSY is the T code. To check that, go to position. Company code is EXID. See here, 25 January month. That's why system is not allowing me to post for February month. So how to change this? Here you can't change. It will not allow. So there is a separate T code. So remember this T code, very important. To change the month on month period in table, the T code is MMPV. So you should remember this, because monthly once you will do this activity. What is the T code to change the year table in SAP MM? The T code is MMPV. Okay, enter. So from company code EXID to company code EXID. So which period you want to unblock? Period February 2025. Okay, now execute here. So it is converted. Now again, if you come and check in the OMSYT code, position EXID. Now see here, February it is changed. So like this you have to do. Now come back. Now again go to Migopa. Here 444. Now select everything. Okay, now post here. Now if you want to check the stock, MMB, processor, EXID, EX00 plant, execute. See in my inventory, now the 100 raw material is laying. In my inventory, 100 quantity is laying in my godown. So this is a normal procurement, because in the real time it will be there, stock will be there directly, they will go for subcontract purchases. But here we don't have any backup or any records. No, that's why initially we have to do, and we should know how to do this. Now we have to start the subcontract process here. How to execute the subcontract? So normally we have to do with the production planning. The PP module will come into the picture, and using that PP we have to do the subcontracting process here. And this concept, by again it is a very lengthy topic, subcontracting and all. Here also you will get lot of errors, integration errors with production planning, that you have to solve as a consultant. Okay, so this one I will do it by tomorrow. I think last class I explained about BSX. Okay, this will come, the transaction key in the subcontracting process. So again we will discuss in tomorrow's session. So once I complete this subcontract, we will discuss on some project level things in the real time scenarios. Okay.